Yeah. So speaking like with the AR, you've played with Magic Leap and some of the AR headsets. How's the field of view or lack of field of view for you? Like I
Yeah,
get,
very
yeah,
good
that's my
training.
reaction. Every time I put one on, I'm just like, oh fuck, this sucks.
But it shows you the potential. Like if you could get out of postage stamp land, it would be the best. You could do so much with it
Yeah.
because there's literally no difference between AR and VR. You could use the same hardware if you could get the field of view bigger.
Yeah, and
You just paint everything. You
so
don't show the real world.
yeah, so the one big difference, though, this isn't about the hardware, but the difference in the experience. This is something Doug Trumbull said that I was really fascinated. Doug Trumbull, legendary director, special effects guy, did 2000 the effects for 2001: Space Odyssey, created show scan motion simulation. Like he's one of the first like motion simulation guys. And he said that what AR does is it actually is more convincing to your brain because when you're looking at
Oh yeah,
the environment, your brain knows that it's real. And so when the dinosaur comes stomping down the street that you know is real, your brain believes that the dinosaur is real because the street is real and the car is real and the tree is real and the building's real. And so AR actually has the ability to do more suspension of disbelief and be more realistic, but not when you're staring at it through something the size of a postage stamp held out at 5 feet from your face. And that's the problem.
and I apologize. I kind of misspoke. What I meant was the same hardware could do both kinds of
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really what I meant. I didn't mean there was no difference between AR and VR because fundamentally, obviously, I mean, you can with VR you can paint an entirely different reality, and with AR
Yeah.
you're overlaying the reality.
Yeah, the experience is different, but the hardware, I agree with you. And at some point, most people feel like those are going to converge. And as you're starting to see more pass-through video with low latency in the all-in-one headsets, I think with the inside-out tracking headsets, I think everybody thought that eventually a VR headset would become the AR headset. And I think what's actually happening is the other way around. The AR headsets would become the standard VR headset. We're seeing the VR headsets incorporate the technology that's going to allow them to do augmented reality. So,